Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Spider-Gwen issue 7. And before I start talking about Spider-Gwen, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 142, and that's show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show, and here are the exclusive comics. We have Earth 2 Society issue 11, Legends of Wonder Woman issue 4, Heartthrob issue 1, All New X-Men issue 8, Starfire issue 11, Guardians of the Galaxy issue 7, Batman Superman issue 31, The Amazing Spider-Man in Silk issue 2, Spidey issue 4, A-Force issue 4, Black Canary issue 10, Jupiter's Circle volume 2 issue 5, Web Warriors issue 6, and then Weird World issue 5. So if you want to go check out all those reviews, go to Comic Uno episode 142, which is annotated. But let's start talking about Spider-Gwen issue 7, which is part 2 of this big Spider-Woman crossover. Just show you the checklist in the back. We have about 2 months of the Spider-Woman crossover. Now, last week I did do a review for Spider-Woman Alpha, if you didn't check it out. I wasn't a big fan of the one-shot, mostly because of the artwork, but still excited for the overall arc, because I do really like all three of these characters a lot. And I was looking forward to this crossover, so I was hoping that part 2 would be a little bit better. Let's see if it was. I love this cover, because we actually do get to see a little bit of the Mary Janes here. We still don't get to see Gwen, like, drumming at all, and I want to see her actually be a drummer. I'm glad we're seeing more of the Mary Janes, but I want to see more of Gwen's musical side, and I think they've been starting to do that a little bit, which I was happy to see. But really, really cool cover here. Like the artwork, and really like the colors for the cover also. Pretty sure this is a very similar artist to the cover for Spider-Woman Alpha, maybe the same artist. And then going into the interior, we actually get Ben-Gel on artwork, which I've been really liking his art style. I love his facial expressions, and I think it actually works really well for the Spider-Gwen book. Now, the colors, obviously it's the same colors as what we would usually get with Rodriguez, but I don't know, I think the colors are a little bit too dark for Ben-Gel's art style, so I kind of wish the art, or the colors were a little bit lighter for Ben-Gel's art style, but overall, like the art, and then, you know, I guess the replacement for Rodriguez for this story arc. I know Rodriguez will be leaving after the Venom story arc, so maybe Ben-Gel would be a good replacement for Spider-Gwen, because I do think his style fits pretty well with Spider-Gwen. But like I said, maybe a little lighter of a colorist if they're going to go that route. But let's see what's going on with the story. So with this issue, we get to see, you know, Gwen introduce Cindy and Jessica to our world, letting them get cell phones and showing, yeah, I'm wanted, you know, so I have to run from the police a lot. And then Jessica sees one of Gwen's villains, and she says, seriously, this is your villain? I've defeated Hulk cows, and you have this idiot. And his name is the Bodega Bandit. So Jessica's like, oh, I don't know why you're so stressed all the time. And then we get to see Cindy kind of run off by herself, and we don't really know where she went. So now it's Gwen and Jessica trying to find her. But in the middle of all that, Jessica's kind of introduced to Gwen's life, not just Spider-Woman's life, where she gets to meet the Mary Janes and see how a 20-year-old lives in New York. And it's pretty sloppy in the apartment. And then, you know, still on the route to try to find Cindy, but Jessica also meets up with Gwen's father, and then tries to talk about, because Jessica's kind of this mentor figure for Gwen, and then obviously her father's a mentor figure also, and we get to see kind of the two mentors talking about Gwen and how Captain Stacy's getting used to, you know, having Gwen as Spider-Woman and getting used to this life in general. And then Cindy's in trouble by the end, and that's the big cliffhanger, is like, hey guys, kind of need help. So actually says, don't worry about me, but you could totally worry about Cindy, because something's going on there. And it was her on her journey to try to find her parents of the Earth 65 universe. What did I think of the issue? I thought it was pretty good. It doesn't really progress the story that much. I will say that's a big negative. And that was kind of a big negative for the Spider-Woman Alpha also, is that the story they introduced was kind of generic for me and really predictable for the whole Cindy stuff. So I think they really need to do something with this Cindy story. But I thought this was a cool character-driven issue. I don't know if it's a must-read issue, but I had a lot of enjoyment as a Spider-Gwen fan and as a Jessica fan, just kind of seeing these lives intertwine. It was nice to see the Mary Janes again, and like I said, really enjoyed the Captain Stacy and Jessica conversation in the end of the issue, but I do think the overall plot needs to form a little bit better and get more interesting. Even though this is a cool character-driven issue, I want to be more dedicated to the plot because we're getting into Silk, and hopefully Silk will explain it a little bit more. But I give Spider-Gwen issue 7 3.5 stars. I did have fun with the issue, but I would like to see a little bit more from this crossover. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.